Good morning all. This is an introductory session for our course Network Protocols and Security. So today we are going to learn what are the basic concepts of this networks and what do you mean by a protocol and what are the security issues what we are going to learn in this course. So after completion of this lecture you will be able to understand what is called as a network and how we are going to communicate between them, and we can be able to summarize the process between different how communication will be done between different devices. So as coming to your course, this course consists of your this course is having your course handout, and it is having your syllabus, textbooks and reference textbooks, and MOOCs courses and an evaluation plan. So these are the 5 units which are going to be covered for in your syllabus for advanced and peer mentoring students. So CO1 is introduction to computer networks and data link layers. Next one is network layer and internetworking. Third CO is transport layer, and fourth CO is introduction to data security. Fifth CO is that is for advanced students and peer mentoring students. These are the advanced topics those are the protocols which are used in your today's world for our communication between two devices. So this is a brief explanation of your syllabus, network protocols and security. So these are the textbooks. So first textbook, Farozen is a basic textbook through which we can go and understand the basic concepts, and then Tenenbaum and William Stallings are the textbooks which will be sufficient enough for you to understand the concepts of network protocols and security. So we have also the reference textbooks here. And if you want to learn this course from any MOOCs courses like Coursera or any other thing, these are the links where you can learn this course from your internet. So this is the evaluation plan for 23-24 even semester for network protocols and security. So now coming into the course, a network. What is a network? A network is a connected system of people or devices which can communicate between them. So what do we communicate? We communicate data. So data is a collective node in which we can communicate, we can transfer information such as your text files, your videos, audio, and whatever other information is there. All such information, when we want to communicate within devices, such type of information is called as data. When this work is done by help of taking devices like computers, desktops and network devices, it is called as a computer network. So basically a network is a connected system of objects which can electronically communicate between themselves. So these networks range from a small and private to a larger network such as internet. So the basic definition of internet comes out to be: computer network consists of 2 or more computers or other intelligent devices linked by communication media such as cable, that is called as wired media or wireless media, to achieve successful communication. So according to this, we have to have a successful communication. So what is successful communication means? When two devices are communicating with each other, the transmitter device has given information to the receiver, and receiver has given an acknowledgement to the transmitter stating that the information is received. Such a type of communication is called a successful communication. So for communicating between the devices, the 4 fundamental elements of this network are rules, medium, messages and devices. What are called as rules? Rules are the structure in which the devices allow the data to pass through the medium, through the network, from one device to other. So these rules are also called as protocols. Now you can see over here there are 2 devices. This device is called as a transmitting media, and this device is called a receiving device. So when the message or the information is passed between these 2 devices, we have to follow some rules and regulations. So those rules are called those are called as rules. So the medium through which we are going to communicate, whether it can be a wired media or a wireless media, that is called as a medium through which we want to communicate, and the message, that is information we want to give from one device to other device, and the devices should be there who are going to communicate with each other. So we have two types of networks here. One is called as a wired network, another one is called as a wireless network. Wired network means a network which is connected through your internet cable. So Ethernet cable. Now this network, for example, it can be seen in your laboratories, schools, colleges and offices, where devices are connected through the Ethernet cable through a wired communication. Now this is your cell phone communication, that which you already know is called as a wireless network, where we use electromagnetic signals to communicate between each other. Right. So before going into, so in this computer networks, we have some common data network symbols. So we use some symbols for some devices. So what are they is, a desktop computer is represented like this, a laptop, a server is represented like this, an IP phone, and a LAN media, that is a local area network. LAN means a local area network represented by a single wire with a red color. Then a wireless media, this is how it is represented, and you have a LAN switch, that is a network device which is used to connect between more number of devices. This is a firewall, this is a router which is useful to communicate between two different networks, and this is also a router, but it is a wireless router which wirelessly connects between two different networks, and this is called as cloud, that which today we are using like as for cloud computing, is a cloud. And then is a WAN media. These are different symbols which we use while going through this concept of network protocols and security. Next, so there are only two types of connections in your networks. One is a wired connection, one is a wireless connection. Wired connection is where we are connecting the devices through your Cat cable, Cat5 cable or Ethernet cable, and wireless connection is we are connecting through devices through the electromagnetic signals. These are the two network connections we have. So this is called as fault tolerance. This is the beautiful part of the networks. Why? Because you can observe here there are two different kinds of ways to approach to the destination. Let us suppose this internet is a transmitter, and we want to reach to this device. We can reach from two places. One is through this orange line, and we can reach the destination, and other one is through this green color line devices, and also we can reach the destination. But if the device in this orange color line is not working, automatically internet will choose another way to reach the destination. So this is called as fault tolerance. When any one line in which we are not able to communicate, we create a redundant link such that we will reach to the destination. So this is the beauty of networks, that we create redundant links such that when required, when the dedicated link is not working, we take up the second link and reach to the destination. This is called as fault tolerance. So these are the common uses of computer networks. So as we know that internet is as a bigger use of computer networks, we can learn so many things. We can learn our courses, we can learn so many other things. Whatever doubts are there regarding anything, today internet is giving us much information, such that we can sit at a single place and browse. We can learn many things. Like our telephone, second use of this networks is your telephone services. So mobile communication, even though we are at a larger distances from our family, we are able to call them, we are able to see them, and we are able to communicate them regarding our able to communicate with them. So this is one bigger use of your computer networks. The second use of computer networks is television and radio broadcasting. So we are having, as we know, television and radio broadcasting, like many services are today all the television broadcasting services or radio broadcasting services, they are having, like FM radio, like what are all we are watching, like Hotstar, Sony, Lever, so many other, they are using this networks to broadcast their information in the broadcasting sector. Global positioning systems. So global positioning systems is we use satellites here to receive we use satellite signal here to receive our coordinates where we are, and to determine, and this will help us to determine the exact geographic location of the receiver. So these can be used on surveyors, farmers, fishermen, vehicles and equipments, and also military to guide militants to guide their missions to reach to their destinations. Third use of computer networks is we can monitor systems by using RFID. So and also we can monitor the status of objects by using GPS based monitoring systems, and also in an urban area and a rural area, if people are there, rural areas people are there, it will be helpful for them to contact with the doctors and to implement first aid in case of any emergency, and also and in case of any emergency, and also it can be useful for health monitoring systems. So other use of computer networks is multimedia networking, where we have like home network, sharing our information, sharing content through that home network, and we can share we can have entertainment and all the other information what we want to share, we can share with it. So next is video conferencing. The best application of this is we have used this in your corona, where we are not able to go to the schools, colleges or offices, where we have come up with a structure called as video conferencing, and we can collectively collaborate and complete our work without any delay. And telemedicine and robotic assisted surgeries, telesurgery, all these are some good applications of computer networks. Yes.